Thank you for listening and welcome to the Life Podcast, a proud member of the Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network. I'm your host, Don Smith. A few weeks ago, I managed to catch up with Tyler Wise and Brandon Berry from TBTV for a rough interview in the lobby while locked out of the WWSU studio. We talked about their upcoming projects and the rebirth of the Coffee with Idiots podcast. If you enjoy the show, like and follow the Life 1069 on Facebook and Don Smith Comedy on Twitter, or tune in live on Wednesdays from noon to 2 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can stream the show live at WWSU1069.org.
The brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
You guys are going to sing a duet.
Are we?
Yeah.
I got you, babe.
Anyway,
Is that what
we're going to see if this works. We may just be doing this all for nothing.
Yeah,
You never know. It's may the whole thing may just
that's
a
what
one-sided conversation.
my whole
It's
life
just
is about.
that might be a cool podcast idea. Just one side of an interview. You don't get
That's
the response.
that's not bad. That's
Fill in the
not bad.
blank. It's like a Mad Libs interview.
But only the questions.
right. They
right.
only get the questions
That'd
and
be
then
interesting.
silence.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
We'll give this a try anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, this is Don Smith on a Life Radio show. This is a pre-recorded interview, so if you call in, nobody's going to answer.
We'll get to it sometime.
Actually, I'll be in the studio while I'm playing this,
Oh.
all right.
which is weird because I'm just going to have to sit and listen to this crap the whole time.
Could you like cut out cut the tape, talk, answer the phone call, then cut back to the interview? Is that a
I
thing
probably
you
could. I could pause it. and
But
it's-
Are
Are we still
we-
using tape?
But
Is that how we're doing
Yeah.
it?
Yes,
We're
yeah.
just like literally.
I think
scissors,
tape is just
cut
like
that
your
tape.
just general recording.
Gotcha.
We just
Yeah,
everything is still referred to as tape because
Yeah.
we're behind the times.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
We like the nostalgia. We're in an era of nostalgia.
Well,
right
besides, what else would you call it?
Yeah.
Bite.
Right.
now. cut
Because
the,
it's
cut
all
the
yeah,
bite
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cut the bite. Pause the bite.
Cut the MP3 right
Yeah.
here.
Yes. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
sitting
yes.
in the studio lobby.
Just outside. Adjacent
just
to the
outside.
studio.
I ate a turkey
See, actually-
avocado sandwich here once. Right,
Wow,
right
that's-
before your interview. Yeah.
Oh,
I did that.
That's impressive. I
Yeah,
do
thank
like
you.
to know what my guests have before coming into the studio.
Yeah, that's probably why I had such bad gas.
In fact, well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to start a new game where my guests would fart and I'd have to guess what they had for.
Yeah.
So that's turkey avocado.
Oh wow!
I know that anywhere.
Perfect.
If there's any meal you can figure out by a fart, it might be that one.
I
That
think-
might be a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
A nice, easy one to figure
Well,
out.
yeah, it's just that hint of avocado in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it. You get that.
You know, that reminds me of a story. Back in kindergarten, this kid would come up to me and he would breathe in my face and say, "What did I have for breakfast?" And it was always donuts. And I would know that. I don't know why I told that story.
Anyway, I guess I should introduce you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
since
yeah.
even though I would have been in the studio already. This is weird. This is like time travel for me.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
have been
yeah.
in the studio already at this point before I play this that's already pre-recorded that we're doing right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I would have been there.
You're blowing my mind down.
I will have been there.
Will yes.
I
that's-
will have been there. So Pat,
that's the good
when this
chance
is
there.
when what we're recording now is playing in the future, I will have been there and said who you guys are.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We need some
Jeez.
weed and like some Pink Floyd going in the
Yeah.
background. That's what we
just specifically for that explanation.
just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that, and then you got to sober up for the rest of the interview.
Right.
Because I'm in here with Brandon Berry and Tyler Wise from the Idiots, the Coffee with Idiots, or just the
That's
Idiots.
correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just
you
the
should
idiots.
just sum it up with.
And
idiots,
you guys are sitting awfully close.
We are.
And
Yeah.
Tyler is wearing makeup.
I am wearing makeup.
And
Got lipstick and mascara, the whole 9 yards.
Is there an explanation for that, or is it just a daily thing?
It's just like it's Saturday, Saturday
Okay,
morning. Felt
okay.
like getting pretty for this furry guy over
Okay,
here.
Yeah.
so it's kind of like Saturday mornings. I put on my leopard thong.
Yeah.
You put on makeup.
You
get
got a
the
leopard song
mascara.
on, too? Holy shit.
yeah,
You guys match? Wow.
Wow.
I think yours is actually cheetah print.
Oh,
I believe.
yeah.
Actually, I
different
put on
spots.
some weight, so it's a little small. It looks more like a grizzly bear thong right now because you just got all
Got
the hair.
swallowed up.
Yeah, you got. Anyway,
Yeah.
so So what brings you guys into the studio lobby this morning?
Well-
other than me saying, "Hey, come into the studio
You
lobby."
mean
Yeah,
with
you
the
know.
makeup on, or
With the makeup, yeah. Because only one of you is wearing makeup, and which I
Well,
think that's what's throwing me off.
Yeah,
They're
it's
off
got the hair
balance.
slick
Yeah,
back.
I got the hair slick back. I got the crunchiness here. I got my mom hairdo going on. We're
Okay,
doing
so
a
you're
skit later.
crunchy, and you're.
I'm crunchy.
I'm a little bit crunchy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit crunchy.
I'm
He's
a little bit
rock and roll.
crunchy.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit rock and roll myself.
Yeah,
so.
But we're doing do you want to? We're recording a scene later. We're filming a scene.
Yeah.
We'll go back
Okay.
to film. Yeah, we were
Okay.
talking about tape earlier. We'll talk
Yeah.
about film.
I will probably be making a scene later.
Making a
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
Just shouting at somebody. Doesn't matter who.
Yeah.
Walk
Well,
out on the
I'm
street.
I'm-
I'm making a scene with you.
I'm practicing for when I retire. You know, I'm going to
Yeah.
go to the mall later and just yell at random people. Hey!
Sit on the bench.
I'm going to do my best homeless Jerry.
Yeah. But we're doing a sketch later. He is going to be my secretary, Mrs. Norris.
Mrs. Norris,
Miss
yes.
Norris, probably.
Ms. Yeah,
And
I'm unmarried. I'm
Oh, okay.
unmarried.
Well, I'm glad to know
office
you're single.
Assistant. yes.
And I'm Mr. Sleaze, and I want a slice of her pie. And, a literal pie, an apple pie.
Right.
Right.
Oh, an apple pie.
That's correct. And we're going to do that later with Jimmy Malice.
Oh, with Jimmy. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cool.
It's cool. For TBTV, actually.
Yeah, we should probably explain why we're
Yes.
filming.
Yeah.
TBTV, which premiered Monday or Sunday night,
Yeah.
or whenever,
Yes.
whenever they decide to finally
it
show
actually
Very late / early morning.
it. Right.
it did air at the time that it said it would. It just didn't say it on the digital,
Oh, it
the
didn't.
the
Okay.
Spectrum screen.
Yeah,
And
the second day, the first day was supposed to be on that. It wasn't on that day, correct?
no, it was.
It was.
I guess so. I just
Oh.
didn't. I was so pissed that I just didn't.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
stay up. Plus, it was at 1:30 in the morning, which I don't.
Well, I get off
I'm
work
not
at
even
11:30,
dedicated about
so
it.
fortunately the Monday night I
Oh, yeah,
raced
yeah.
home because it started
Yeah.
at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect time.
Yeah,
Midnight's an
yeah.
okay time slot.
I actually have yet to watch it on TV.
Yeah, it's called TBTV. The whole plan, the whole idea of it
Right,
is that
it's
it's
not
on
called
TV.
YouTube.
Yeah, TV YouTube channel. Okay.
But that is
Close enough.
YouTube is much more convenient for people. They don't
Yeah.
have to.
Don't have to live stream anything.
Yeah, don't have to
but-
stay up late.
Yeah.
So how was the experience of watching it on TV?
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was a very enjoyable show. I mean, just all the way through, really solid sketches. I mean, goofy as can be, but that was. I mean, it's better than most of the sketch comedy out there, actually.
Well,
really?
thank you.
And,
That's a
and
good compliment.
being that it was your guys' that was your first run, really,
Oh, for
wasn't
sure.
it?
Yes, very first
I,
run.
I was extremely impressed because a couple years ago, I was actually involved in a sketch comedy group that
Mm-hmm.
was doing it's called Characters Anonymous, which I think it aired one time, and that was it. And
Oh wow!
and I
Where-
was ashamed that it aired that one time. DATV.
Really?
Yes, it was bad. It
I'll
was
have to
really.
check it out. What,
No, you don't.
What
It's
was
really-
bad about it though? I mean, you don't have to bash your friends or
Well, I
anything.
know I'm not going to because there were some really good sketches. It's just
Yeah.
when it was all put together, they didn't come out the way we had hoped, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
some of it was just it was odd. There were some moments, there were some shining moments,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's definitely difficult to. And I think one of the things you guys did that was smart is you limited the amount of people involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's
Because
really
we had,
good. It makes it
I
easy.
think we had altogether, there's probably about 12 to 14
Oh,
people
wow, yeah,
that
see, that's
started
a lot.
out in the group. And it was just everybody had their hands on everybody else's sketch. And by the time it got done,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't anything close to what we imagined it to be. And it was,
Yeah. There were let's see, there were two main people,
Yeah.
me and Tyler.
Yeah, 4 total actors, right? Or
Right.
5, I guess.
Yeah.
5.
And like we did everything. Like we shot it all, we edited it all, did the music, we did the whole
Right.
banana bunch.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, and
Brandon wrote everything and directed all of it himself, so not a whole lot of extra input.
yeah, I think that helped.
I like it that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah, streamlines the process.
But it really doesn't though, because it took us from August until last Monday, to finish it.
I mean, but can you imagine if we had 14 people involved? We still would be working on it.
That's
We'd
true.
still be working on Homeless Jerry right now.
Yeah, and
it's-
everybody would be arguing, and
It's
we can't
easier
do
to
that.
argue with one person
Right,
as
right.
opposed to 13.
And in our case, I say something that I don't like about Brandon's stuff, and he changes my mind for me. He's like, oh no, it's good. No, it's good.
justify
It's
my
like,
job.
okay,
No,
whatever.
you like it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
See,
Just put
yeah.
the mascara on, Tyler. You like it.
It's funny. I photoshopped our faces on a couple albums for one of the sketches.
Yeah, Scooter Wingbat and Toad.
Yeah,
Yep.
and one of them is a Blondie album, and I put Brandon's face on Blondie, and he sent that picture.
Is her name Blondie?
I don't know. I don't know
She's the
her
blonde
name.
one of
She's
the group.
I assume she's Blondie. But Brandon sent the picture to his mom, and she responded, "Why do you always have to be a girl?"
Why do you have to wear the dress?
So that's why Tyler gets
Yeah,
it.
so
Okay,
we're
okay.
switching up.
sharing it up here.
Yeah, but third episode I'll be wearing a dress, so just
Oh, okay.
wait for
we
that.
we just alternate
Yeah.
turns here.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Well, that's what keeps it fair. That's what
Yeah.
keeps. Yeah, that's. Otherwise, you guys would never have lasted through the first episode.
That's right.
Yeah.
And most of the things we do, they don't last very long.
Yeah.
I mean, we're involved with the Coffee Without Idiots podcast. We do the Coffee with Idiots podcast, but it's been a while since we've put out an episode, just because we've been working on TV.
Yeah.
Right. And
We're
your
gonna
guests,
come back.
And your guests get arrested from time to
That-
time.
that's correct.
That happens. They get taken away from us.
But
Doggone
we only have one episode of this show, but I'm really proud of it, and I think we want to do a lot more with it.
Yeah, I
we
think
have
this
so
is,
many ideas.
This is something I think we're actually going to stick with.
Right.
Like, I mean,
Well,
yeah, like you said,
you
it's
should, because I've had there's a lot of friends of mine that have watched it, and a lot of people that are into filming and stuff like that they've been pretty impressed by it.
really.
Good.
That's
And
cool.
it is not for everyone. Some people
Yeah.
think it goes on a little too long. It's not as it's a little offensive at times. But it's on
No.
TV. It can't be too offensive.
Dios mío.
We actually
Well,
brought in
that's-
a real Mexican to do that voiceover.
Oh, que bueno.
No, but yeah, it's fun, and we're happy that you were on board with it as Homeless Jerry.
Yep.
Twice, actually.
I love Homeless Jerry.
Yeah,
He's-
you perfected that character.
Yeah.
You
took it quite a different direction than we were originally expecting
we wanted it to be like super quick, like that first commercial thing that you did about the house and whatever. But you drawn it out, and he said the other day you turned Homeless Jerry into Crazy Jerry.
Like we were just thinking like the loud guy on the corner, but you turned him into the loud psychotic guy on the
Yeah,
corner.
fantastic.
He's definitely hearing voices.
Well, that was one of the things I loved about being Homeless Jerry is you guys really gave me minimal direction.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the shacks.
Yeah, and that
Because
that
that
turned
was
out really
that
well.
was fun for me because you guys, I think I walked around the garage for 10, 15 minutes. And
Yeah.
said, all right, let's go.
Yeah. I got some stuff. Got some ideas brewing. Let's go. I was amazed by that too, because I think there were two things we told you we wanted you to say.
Yeah.
We wanted you to mention the shoes on the ground.
Yeah, for Margolis.
Yeah, and the dog cage at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That we just told you that's where you got to end. You got to end at the dog cage because that's your bedroom.
It's where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And,
and where I keep the Vaseline.
Oh my god, that peeing scene though was perfection. I did not like that. Was totally your idea, and you
I stopped on the way
did.
there to pick up a little squeeze bottle of some
Yeah.
off
Some
kind of
juice.
oranges
Little
juice.
bug
And
juice.
that was
Yeah.
that- for that particular. I
Yeah,
thought I know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking about it before I got there.
Yeah, we found that bucket a month later because we hardly ever go into the garage, and there were a lot of bugs in it. Like we needed to clear out that garage.
Yeah, they were attracted to the bug juice.
Yeah. But
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, that was when my wife watched the show. I think one of the things that cracked her up the most was your facial expression because you had the boom mic
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was in the garage, and I think as after you guys closed the door, your facial expression when the camera panned to you was that just killed her. She thought that was. It's like he thinks you're nuts. Probably does.
You know, the funny thing about that is I looked at Brandon for a brief second because I didn't know what he was doing. Because I was holding the boom. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know I was going to be in the shot. And he just kind of surprised me with it.
Yeah. We didn't expect to close the garage door.
Yeah, we start backing
That
out
was
of
a
the garage.
good thing you did, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what would have happened next. Who knows?
Drop trow.
Had a finger full of Vaseline and Don standing there in his underwear. Oh boy! But yeah, I didn't realize you took your pants down. And I look at Brandon and I look back and we got jeans around the ankles. Oh boy! Okay, we're doing this. Okay,
Yeah.
back out.
See, that's the danger of not giving people specific directions.
Yeah.
You got too far into homeless Jerry's head, I think.
That's,
there.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I'm a method actor.
Did you camp out on the corner
I
for
did.
a week?
I did.
preparing
Yeah,
for
before that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I had to panhandle for the money to afford that juice that I just
Oh,
bought
yeah,
in the
yeah,
bucket.
yeah.
So.
Were you given like biblical advice on the corner for a
Yeah.
change?
Well, the end is near.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
Or nigh, which
Nigh.
whichever one.
Yeah.
Um,
Depending on how whimsical you want to be about it.
Yeah. There you
The
go.
end is nigh.
Because it was so long
Okay.
that we started the show, last week I wanted to get it done,
Right.
get it done editing. And I saw your face so much that I hated seeing it. And I couldn't picture how you looked otherwise besides Homeless Jerry or how you sounded. So this is so jarring for me to just
Oh,
sit here across from.
I'm sorry. I guess I
Not
should have. I
Homeless
could be in
Jerry.
character.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're still here.
It's great though. Yeah, we're gonna bring you back on for. I don't know if it's gonna be this episode or the next one, but you're gonna have your very own cooking show.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait.
Surviving with homeless Jerry.
Yeah, is that what I picture right now? Do you remember In Living Color?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the what was the family the mildly dysfunctional home show?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Park and Bates. That's what.
My parents used to tape all the Wanda sketches. And
Oh,
I had a
fantastic,
VHS tape
yeah.
of that. Oh, it was a big part of my childhood. Loved it.
Just the Wanda sketches. That was it.
Well, for some reason they just take the Wanda sketches. I mean, those were great sketches, but
Well, yeah,
after
but
a while they got a little tiring.
They just like pop the tape in right when that comes. It's like, oh, here it is, pop.
Yes.
Oh well, it's over. Yeah. You
I
And then
never
you
really
didn't
had
even
one.
watch the rest of the show.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all
Yeah.
we're here for.
Yeah.
3 minutes. 3 minutes set. That's
Yeah. They have somebody else watching it across town, and it's like, oh, just call me when Wanda comes on.
yeah.
Oh, man.
That'd be difficult just to record that part because I mean those sketches happen fast.
Yeah, yeah. I guess if you watch it enough, you sort of know when they're coming. You get a feeling, like a little spidey sense, when it's like, oh, yeah,
Yep.
I think it's
When
coming.
Wanda-
Oh, hit the button,
Wanda's
hit the button,
on
hit the button.
Now, were you both students at Wright State?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still or
No, we both
okay?
graduated.
Yeah.
You quit or graduated?
Graduated.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I wanted to quit a couple.
Well, yeah, I can understand that. I worked here. I wanted to quit.
How long
And
you
I
got
did.
left?
What's
How
that?
long you got left to go?
Oh, 6, 7 centuries, I think.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'll be here
That's not
until.
too long. It's
Well,
fine.
when you're immortal, it's
Oh, yeah.
time is
cares?
just. I don't even count
Means
it
nothing.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
it means
yeah.
nothing.
How long do
Yeah.
you think you can get that beard by then? You think you can get to your toes there?
I don't let it get that far.
No.
Because you don't want it caught in your zipper.
Oh,
That's never.
You
That's
just
never
like
good.
stretch it out, play like a wash tub bass.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. That would be good.
Someone had to have done that in history, right?
Well, I don't think there's a lot of elasticity.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
To really get the good vibration.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
That's true. Why did you shave the beard?
Because I was John Belushi for Halloween.
Oh, nice.
I was Wiley's Comedy Club. They did the
I saw
the Dead Comedians Society.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't know that.
I was John Belushi doing his rendition of Joe Cocker's
Nice.
version of was it A Little Help for My Friends?
There had to be a little sprinkle of homeless Jerry in there. Though.
Oh yeah, there was.
yeah.
Well, that's you see this wound I have on my elbow.
Yeah,
That's from
yeah.
rolling off of the stage.
Oh man.
Are there videos?
There is a video.
Oh,
it's
nice.
probably going to end up on DATV at some point
Cool.
because Keith Irvin was there and he recorded.
Mm-hmm.
He's got does hashtag comedy ain't easy on DATV.
I see a lot of that around.
And he recorded. I also recorded. He's got both, and he's splicing it to have kind of a 2-camera
Yeah.
Cool.
version of me rolling around on the floor, and then
That's great.
because I wasn't going to fall off the stage, and then I got down there. I was like, "Well, I'm here."
I'm feeling it.
I shaved my beard. I committed to this character. I kept the sideburns at the time, though. I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
sideburns
Oh, okay.
way down here
Wow,
because
that's cool.
it was a '70s thing.
Now, how
Yeah.
long did it take you to grow that thing?
It depends. I've had it for years. I mean, I've just had several different lengths. I trimmed
Right.
it down a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
over the summer it was down probably 6-7 inches.
Yeah.
Before I think that was before I filmed as Homeless Jerry. It was down there quite a ways.
Yeah,
as
it looked a little trimmed.
Yeah, I was. I think it was right after I trimmed it down. Is when
yeah.
I was like, man, if this had been a week ago, it'd have been perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was filming for another show.
Civil War thing, right?
Yeah, where I was a
Oh,
Civil
yeah, yeah.
War major.
Cool.
So
I saw the bullet wound on Facebook.
yeah,
Across there.
yeah, my head wound.
Yeah.
No. How many times have you worked with William Lee?
William Lee.
That wasn't his movie, was it? That Civil War thing?
No, that was Artie Knapp
Okay.
Oh, okay.
that was filming that one.
Gotcha.
But William, I've been in 3 of his movies so far. The first one was 3 Knee Deep, which I think that's been almost 3 months on Redbox.
Now, what is that?
That was in 3 Knee Deep. I played a Mexican gangster.
What?
Yes, and I developed a backstory that I was actually in the witness relocation program.
Who was doing the casting for this thing?
Oh, it was fantastic
I
because
don't know.
we had several really bad accents in that one. But
It's on Redbox still?
this what's that?
It's in Redbox still?
No, that
okay.
one was that's been about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I was in Straight Outta Hate.
Yeah.
That's been a couple weeks as a limited release in Redbox, and of course 6 Feet Below Hell,
Yeah, which is still doing really well.
which is still in Redbox. It's been 4 months or better in Redbox, and
Yeah.
it's still out there.
I think I got it the first day it was out. And
Yeah,
watched that thing.
Never turned back.
Never turned back.
No, they've been. I think I died in 6 Feet Below Hell. I didn't. Straight Outta
No.
Hate. I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was a cop that got taken out in that one.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've yet to. I do want to check that one out. Is it a good one?
Straight Outta Hate.
Yeah.
Straight Outta Hate was a very well made movie.
Good.
It was. It was. And I think an important movie just because of the issues that are going on, the timing of it.
Yeah.
I wish it had done better because I think that one is. Zombies are fun, but this was actually a socially relevant.
Right. Yeah.
Straight Outta Hate was. So. Just didn't get enough rents at
Yeah.
Redbox limited release for him to give it a wider release. Unfortunately,
What do you know about Black Mamba Rising? I heard it's like
Not
a
a lot.
horror action thing.
yeah, not a lot. We can't talk about it a lot right now because
Yeah.
it's still in pre-production. So
Right.
we don't.
So it's
Yeah.
not about Kobe Bryant?
Oh,
I was mistaken.
It's about Bill Cosby.
Oh, wow.
It's
Glad I'm involved.
it's about Bill Cosby slipping you something in your drink.
Oh,
It's
wow.
that was wrong right there.
That's funny.
Yeah, but so, what do you guys think of Louis C.K.?
Oh my God, I'm so disappointed.
I'm not surprised.
Really?
Honestly.
I mean, he talked. I don't know what we can say on the show, but
as long as you don't cuss. I
Yeah,
don't care.
he's talked about masturbation so much in his act, which is very disturbing
Right.
given
Yeah.
the details that have.
Yeah, you go back and
coming
watch
out.
something, it's like, oh yeah,
Oh,
that.
that's something.
See, I think it's just, to me, it's a double standard in Hollywood, because I guarantee you, if any of those women had masturbated in front of him, they'd have gotten away with it.
Of course.
Was that too soon to make that joke?
I don't know. You're in okay company here.
Yeah, but it's going out over the radio, so I'll get a letter on that one for sure.
iHeartRadio down.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Just immediately after that, just cut you mid.
And we're done. That's
And that's it. All right.
I'll be honest, I didn't know whether to laugh after that or feel awkward. I did a little bit of both.
Had to
I'll be
gauge the
honest.
room. Everyone else is laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. I guess it's all right to laugh.
No.
You
Well,
sick
what do
bastard.
you think? Like,
I mean, it's.
I mean, all of his things are being pulled. FX fired him. Like,
I think as far as everything being pulled off here, I think it's a little extreme. I mean, yeah, what he did was ridiculous, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess he should have turned it around and had them masturbate for him. I don't know. It's I'm not defending
No, of
sexual
course.
assault or
Yeah.
any of that weird
Yeah.
crap. It's just it's creepy.
Of course.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's done some brilliant stuff that didn't involve that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
but it's one of those things. It's like you can't see the Cosby Show anywhere. But the Bill Cosby,
Yeah.
The Cosby Show had nothing to do with the crap he was up to on the side.
Right.
Yeah.
But they still show movies of some of these other creeps out in Hollywood that have been doing that crap for years.
yeah.
Woody Allen married his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
still
still
a legend,
he's
yeah.
still a Hollywood genius, you know.
yeah.
But you can still rent Annie Hall. So
Yeah, it's always hard after this stuff comes out, like separating the art from the person who
right,
made it. Like,
separating the art from the artist, because
Yeah.
sometimes the artists are creep.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. It's just I don't know. I sort of in my mind try to like distance them from each other. Try to sever that tie, but it's really hard seeing this like American Beauty. Brandon said he can't take American Beauty the same way anymore after the whole Kevin Spacey thing.
See, I wasn't really looking into the Kevin Spacey thing, so I'm not exactly sure what happened with him. What kind of crap he was up to.
I don't really know myself, but I know that he got involved with like some 14, 15-year-old boys when he was drunk and whatever. And the screwy thing is, in American Beauty, he falls in love with his daughter's friend who was in high school, which is so
that's
a little that's a little creepy.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I find kind of interesting about this Hollywood and everything that's coming out in the open, that's stuff that's happened years ago. Well, everybody's going after him, but now Corey Feldman comes out and they say, well, it's past the statute of limitations. Huh. Have you heard that? Because of course he's coming out with all these stories and everything of what happened, and they're telling him it's past the statute of limitations. But there are people that have charges against Bill Cosby from 30 years ago.
Wow.
So how is one past the statute and the other not?
Yeah.
Should this be a thing that has a statute of limitations? Because I really don't think it does.
I don't think it should either.
I think a part of what it is they just don't want to investigate because they don't want to spend that much time around Corey Feldman.
Right. Have you heard his new band?
We were going to look into it, but he gave us one of his albums. And I don't want anything else like that to happen again.
Oh, man.
That's terrible, man. I am kicked off the air.
It's like I can't go on Facebook without seeing something new about
it.
Somebody else
it's
coming
always
out.
something. Yeah,
it's I don't know. It's terrible.
See, I was thinking about changing the Wiley's T-shirts because I have Wiley's T-shirts available now. I was thinking about putting them on the back at Louis C.K. never masturbated here because he's never performed at Wiley's.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. He's never performed
or
performed. Either one. So that could be a good good sign for the club that there's You know,
Good
take a
selling
black light in there and not find any part of
Hell
Louis
yeah.
C.K.
Might find somebody else's in there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
not
I'm
Louis
sure
C.K.
there's a lot of people's in there. Not his.
Is the Guardian still a thing?
The newspaper.
The newspaper at Wright State.
At
Yeah,
Wright
the
State,
Wright
it is online now. It is fully online.
Really?
Yeah.
No print.
You know, it's because we're not here anymore.
We-
We're not here to provide comics for them.
We were the heart and soul of that paper for a
Really,
whole
you were
semester.
doing the
We were
comics
doing
for 'em.
comics called Car Wash Blues. You probably never saw
I
it.
did.
Oh, you
I
did
don't.
see
I
it.
don't remember them specifically, but I know
Yeah.
I saw them a few
No,
times.
based on my experience of working at a car wash.
Oh.
Very clever. But we actually made our high school newspaper.
Shot it down in flames.
We shot it
Yes.
down in flames by
Yeah.
just being involved.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's
that's
a
twice
matter of proud
in our life.
right there. Yeah.
Next-
you killed two of them.
Next up, New York Times.
Yeah, we're
Bring them
coming
down.
Yeah. So how you been?
Uh,
We've hit that wall, Dan.
You're acting like this is
Little
our
gassy,
show.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we have
gassy.
to be the one to fill in the
this
dumb
isn't you guys'
questions.
show?
Oh no!
I thought that's why you wanted to borrow my recorder.
Oh.
See, I don't even know if we're recording any of this. This
Oh,
may-
yeah.
like I said, this could all be for nothing.
I like this better. It's not as much pressure. Being
Yeah,
someone
In a
else's
casual
show.
setting. You can just
Yeah.
wave that microphone all over the
Yeah.
place. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, it doesn't pick anything up
Who
anywhere.
cares?
anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm recording the
Hell,
clock on the wall.
Yeah. This is art, Don.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not live. That's why.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why that little lull we had.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
edit it out.
Cut it
Yeah,
out.
it's done.
Never happened. We
Never
talked the whole time.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
We were talking over each other. Well,
Exactly.
We were, yeah.
If I get this edited down to usable material, I'm gonna have to find something else for the other hour and 55 minutes.
Oh, let's just play some music. Whatever.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the hell? It's time for a break anyway. Should we take a break? Do we need to take a break?
I gotta take a piss.
Yeah,
I'm not.
okay.
Am I allowed to say piss on the radio?
No, because it'll
Is that
fry
one
it.
of the? Oh.
There's a little electric things in there.
Oh.
Don't
okay.
be on the radio.
What, does it go all the way up the stream? Will I be okay? Or
I don't
will
know.
it just fry the system?
Everybody has their own style, I guess. But.
We'll be back after
All right.
these messages.
All right, yeah, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back. This has been a pain in the ass. Here's this week's Comedy Rundown, brought to you by the legendary Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in Dayton's historic Oregon District. Call 224-JOKE or go to wileyscomedy.com for all the best in Dayton comedy. Tuesday, November 28th, open mic night at the Chapter Bar at 1872 South Maple Street in Fairborn. That show starts at 8 p.m. with Travis Charles headlining. Thursday, November 30th, open mic night at Mugshots at 2341 South Smithville Road in Kettering. Also Thursday night, Jeremy Essig will be at the Dayton Funny Bone at 88 Plum Street at the Green. Friday and Saturday, December 1st and 2nd, Jeff Tate is at Wiley's Comedy Club at 101 Pine Street in Dayton's Oregon District. Friday through Sunday, December 1st through December 3rd, Greg Morton is going to be at the Dayton Funny Bone. And Sunday, December 3rd, a Comics Hang and Workshop at Wiley's at 5 p.m., followed by Wiley's Sunday Comics at Wiley's Comedy Club. That show starts at 8 p.m. That is it. As always, check out wileyscomedy.com and DaytonFunnyBone.com for details and tickets to upcoming shows. Also, be sure to check out the Unwritten Podcast from Dayton Writers Movement, available at unwrittenpodcast.com.
Nothing brings people together quite like the movies, and every week Aaron Lopez wants you to join him in a discussion about the latest and greatest in the world of film. So grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and get comfy. Come join Aaron and friends every Thursday at The Drive-In, presented by Eventide Entertainment.
All right. Did you have a good pee, Tyler?
I did. It
All right.
flowed nice and smooth.
That's
It was
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the stall next to you, so
Yeah.
I could tell things. You know, there wasn't a lot of screaming. I could tell things were going well.
No. Don't get yourself fast.
Yep, there you go.
Did you hear the toilet flush?
I did.
Yes.
I thought, man, the bucket flush. That's awesome.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, we're.
Are we on?
We're on.
Okay,
we're on.
Everything
We're on.
go.
All right.
So where were we? Everybody got all taken care of and everything.
Yeah,
I don't have any
exactly.
news stories. I don't think. So.
Real quick, I just wanted to mention something. Like you said, you were in the stall next to me. I just wondered, like, you ever notice when people pee in the regular sit-down toilet, they always lock the door behind them, but they'll stand like at a urinal no matter what.
I usually don't lock the door behind me, but
Oh.
you were there with makeup on.
Yeah, I'm a little
And that's a
questionable
universal.
looking today.
Yeah, that's a universal restroom. So I was like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to compare.
What does universal really mean here?
Yes, that means anyone in the universe can use it.
And you
That
can do
means-
whatever you want in there.
Yeah, exactly. The aliens can stop by.
Peers United. United we
Peers,
pee,
yep,
Don.
there.
Did you like?
I
use of-
loved the fact that Homeless Jerry was the logo for Peers United. I think I sent that message to you as soon as I saw it. So that cracked me into a bucket. Because he got tired of all the confusion. Of
course.
So he just
Yeah,
used
yeah.
a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choices.
No idea what toilet to use. I don't know what kind of voice I was going for, but it was something.
that was fun. That was kind of like an Adam Sandler movie with the Days of Christmas or whatever.
Oh yeah, Eight Crazy
Crazy
Nights.
Nights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eight Crazy Nights.
Yeah.
There you
Had
go.
a little emo Phillips in there
Yeah.
mixed in.
I'm actually
Call
going.
me Mr. Butterfingers.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to see Weird Al in March, and Emo Phillips is opening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm really excited.
He was at Emo was at Wiley's not too long ago.
You see him?
I did not. I did not get a chance to get there and see him.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
He's so
it's
cool.
I've heard he's pretty interesting off stage too.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, as I
No.
Aaron Phillips, one of the local comics that part his family owns Feathers Vintage Clothing down in the Oregon district.
Is he the bald guy?
No.
Okay.
No, he's the mayor of the Oregon district.
Oh.
He's self-proclaimed.
Gotcha.
He elected
Gotcha.
himself mayor of the Oregon district, and we just all accept it. Because he's Aaron, so it's good.
Yeah.
He showed up in Wiley's once, like dressed like Boss Hogg. He had the hat and the white suit and everything.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But no, I guess one of the times Emo Phillips was at Wiley's, he stopped into Feathers and was down there shopping for some of their old stuff. And
Wow.
had a odd conversation with him because Aaron was just starting in comedy at the time.
Now, what is up with the voice? Is that an act, or is that like a Gilbert Gottfried?
I don't know. I've
Act
never
thing.
met him, so I really
Yeah.
don't know if he's if he's in character or if it's
Yeah.
just because
I like it.
it's he cracks me up. But that's one of my favorite scenes from VHS.
Oh yeah.
Call me Mr. Butterfingers. Is my face red? That was such an underrated movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
For sure.
That's one of my favorites all
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, and that's actually funny you say that. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to try out public access is because of UHF.
U62.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fun with dirt. That's the best. That's the show we need to do.
Spatula City.
Spatula City.
Oh god.
And Raoul's Wild Kingdom. That was
The dogs out
Today,
the window.
we're teaching poodles how to fly. Okay, Vivi.
You don't need no stinking badgers.
Oh, God. Reminiscing
we're just,
about
you
stuff
know.
that used to be funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And still is funny. Just was funny then. And it's
Yeah.
sometimes funnier now.
Yeah.
See, I want to go home and watch that movie now. I want to skip going to Wiley's tonight and just go watch that movie.
It's funny to a different generation of people, I think, and people with the
Well, we're
different
from
mindset.
different generations. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like a hell of a lot older than you guys.
How old are you, Don?
I am 41.
41.
You look good for
41.
41.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
You look good anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
And Tyler
It's
with the
period.
makeup is
I
just
know,
damn
yeah.
sexy.
I'm just wait till I stuff my bra.
Oh, I've been waiting.
You are doing that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
we're not filming yet, so I
No, I know.
didn't feel
Now,
like
are you
walking
wearing a
around
wig,
campus.
or is that going to be your natural
No, this is gonna be-
secretary hairdo?
Yeah, this is going to be
Okay.
the
It's actually a similar haircut to my mom's.
Yeah, that's
so.
what I was going for.
You were going for his mom?
Yeah, going
That's
for
not
the-
right.
I'm after Mama Berry. here.
I'll allow it.
Mama Berry?
Stepdad.
Mama Berry, Papa Berry, and Baby Berry.
Yep. Oh, what has this turned into?
Yeah,
I don't even know at this point.
I think we're just laughing and shouting intermittently.
Yeah, it's just random thoughts.
When is this supposed to air? I'm curious.
I think I don't know. Eventually, I'll put. I know. I think the day before Thanksgiving. I think the 22nd.
Oh, well, that might
go
come out
over the air, so.
around the same time as next episode of TBTV then.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
And actually, I wanted to make an announcement here. I talked to DATV, and TBTV will now be on every Tuesday at midnight.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't think I told you that, did I?
Oh, you did tell me that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, we got an official time slot.
And
now.
it's
Yeah,
not
cool.
like unbearable like 1:30 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, I
Right,
can actually stay up and
midnight's a
watch
good
myself.
time.
Yeah.
I can be a narcissist if I want to.
Right. You don't have
Is
to.
that? Do you have to? I mean, is that just because you watch yourself on TV? Does that automatically make you a narcissist?
I have other evidence build up, and that's just
Okay,
like
okay.
just like
That's
the top
just-
of the cake.
Yeah.
That's just like, oh, and that's the one that
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah. I stand in front of the mirror for an hour every morning, and then I watch myself on TV. So it's just
Okay.
I do want to say if anybody wants to watch TV, you can search it on YouTube, but you're going to come up with this other channel, which is not ours.
Yep.
So just search TBTV Brandon Barry, and it's the first one.
Or
TBTV
101, because it's episode 101.
Yeah,
that's up there.
TBTV-101. Or you can watch on DATV every Tuesday at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
If
thing.
you're in the Dayton area.
Yeah, if you're in the Dayton area.
Was it
Otherwise-
5, 6, or
otherwise-
23? Is that right? The channels?
Yeah,
Spectrum?
5, 6, or 23. And what channel did you watch it on?
6. That's
6.
on channel
Okay,
6
see,
up in the
I think
Englewood area. North
I
Dayton.
overreacted. I deleted my post about how DATV was incompetent.
That's
And
probably good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's probably wise.
even after I talked to the program director. Yeah.
We may not
Felt
have gotten
horrible.
the Tuesday midnight time slot
Yeah.
had you left it up. It's like, yeah, these guys. Well, we gotta
That's
bleep
okay.
it. We'll
Yeah,
just
we
go
can
back.
bleep that one.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
that's
used
the
to
good thing
copyright.
about not being live.
Yeah.
The problem is, I'm probably going to forget. See, that way I did it too, and you
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
it's not on us. I forget what I was
Remind
saying.
me to at some point bleep out us potty mouths.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's on you. It all
Alright.
comes down to you.
Yeah.
The only one that kept it clean. You got to
Yeah.
be responsible
I'll
for
keep
the two
you.
of us.
I'll keep
Somebody's
you
got to
clean.
be
That's fine.
responsible in here.
Oh, jeez. Now you ruined it. Now we're all three on the table.
We're
here.
going to hell, guys.
Well,
Oh, did you
I've
just,
accepted it.
drop one out now?
Yeah, he snuck one in while you were talking.
Oh, he was
Under
trying to
his
get it off of
Yeah.
his shoulders. I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
how it is.
See,
Well,
now
now
that's the one
nobody's
you're
going to
forget.
be.
Yeah, don't bleep me out. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever. iHeartRadio listeners. That's amazing, Don. You're on
That's
That's
iHeartRadio.
pretty
fantastic. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So you didn't even apply for that or anything?
No, that was Michael Shea, who runs Eventide Entertainment Podcast Network, which you should talk to him, see if you can get Coffee with Idiots
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
I don't
But,
know if I'm ready for
the only thing is with he kind of has to have them fairly regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah, and we're not good at that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
We used to be. We used to have a steady every other week schedule,
Yeah.
but then we
Yeah.
stopped.
If I didn't have to do this show every week, I probably wouldn't.
yeah,
Because I started doing a blog a couple months ago, and I'm like, I'm going to stick with it this time. And I got 2 done, 2 back to back, and I was like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we do with everything.
yeah,
We do.
yeah, yeah, whatever.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is. It's you have to be. You have to somehow keep that motivation, and sometimes it's all I can do to get up and go to work in the mornings.
Yeah.
Especially because I work in the afternoon.
Oh.
So yeah, it's all I can do to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
It's even harder when you don't get a whole lot of feedback from people, so you don't get that reward from it. I guess you don't get
I've
much of a
been
payoff.
oh absolutely. I've been doing the radio show for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Really?
It'll be 3 years in January. Now I just launched the podcast in January of 17. So it's just been going for the year. but
That's
I've
when we
been
started,
I've
isn't
been
it?
actually doing the radio show for about 3 years. It'll be 3 years in January, and I've gotten one review on the WWSU website, and that was because I talked about boobs too much.
Yeah, I was there when you talked about that. Yeah,
Which
that's
I
fun.
love it. That's my general manager said, "Well, I can take that off air." I was like, "No, you don't. That's my one review. Leave it there. It's funny as hell."
Did you print it? Did you print it out? Put it on your wall?
I should
would've
have.
done
I
that.
should have. I think I put a link to it.
We actually
At
got
one point.
we got a bad review for
Yeah,
Car Wash
Car
Blues
Wash, yeah, the
comic. I don't even remember what it said, but it said there was no applicable
Is
knowledge,
artistic value, or
There's no
comedic value, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was. Oh, they said they said we were sexist or something.
Oh,
or
you know
we were misogynistic.
That's
about
what it
it.
was.
Oh, well, yeah,
You
you'll get
want to
that.
explain what that comic was?
I don't remember what it was.
It was the taco.
Oh yeah, it was one. Okay.
It had nothing
It
to do
involves
with
a taco. Yeah,
No,
you're
actually, it
definitely
wasn't a
sexist.
taco. You got
Oh,
the food substance wrong.
It was
It was a can of tuna. Okay.
Yeah.
They're watching TV, the characters, and it's a clip on TV, and there's a character is just a sausage, and a sausage is the main character. Whatever. He's
Gotcha.
a salami. Yeah, he's sitting at his desk, like in a cubicle, and then a can of tuna walks by, and he sniffs the air, and he goes, "Oh,
Some of our Vagisil.
yeah. Haven't you ever heard of Vagisil or something like that?"
That's funny.
Oh, man. And, yeah, they said we were misogynists.
Yeah,
And-
you pigs.
Yeah, we're awful.
That's
And-
okay. My only review was titled "Boobs." Really?
And the funniest part, the editor of The Guardian sent me the email of whatever this reviewer said, and I just replied, "Nice."
Thank you.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, the editor was on our side.
Yeah,
she
like-
says I guess they don't
I was
realize
like-
it's supposed to be funny.
It's a
Yeah, I think
College
I went on for my bad review. I actually did go on the website and hit like.
Nice.
Because there's a place where you can like or dislike the
Yeah,
reviews.
yeah.
Was this review helpful? Yep. It helped me. We had a listener. That's
Yeah.
just nice.
Yeah, I still have the email printed out, strapped to my little bulletin board. Yeah, I look at it every once in a while, get a good laugh.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah.
for sure.
Because you're not doing well in comedy if you don't offend somebody.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's just with boobs.
Yeah. I think boobs are okay.
I love boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess that's the problem.
Is that a problem?
I guess that's the problem with some. That's the
Oh,
reason
yeah.
I got the bad reviews.
No, you
because
just love them too much.
well, what it was is we were talking about movies, which I mean that's what upset them is they tuned in to hear about movies, not about boobs.
Not about. Okay.
And we got to talking about there was somebody that was topless in a movie I was in, and we got to talking about that. And we got to talking about I don't remember if you remember the old Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the alien with not the alien but the
Three-breasted
three
woman.
the
Yeah,
three-breasted mutant.
Yeah.
And basically, one of my guests was Mike Canistero, who's a chemist, the chemistry professor, and so he's a scientist. So we got to discussing how, because he had mentioned that's how we got to talking about is he had mentioned that one of the things he thought that movie Total Recall got right is that when you were out in the expanse of space, in the vacuum of space, there was no pressure on you, so you would expand. So, and that's how everybody mutated up in the Martian world. There was a lack of oxygen. It was being exposed to that zero pressure atmosphere. So that's how they mutated. And we were discussing how that mutated into a third breast. Like they were wearing a bra that was too tight and something had to pop out somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then we were discussing whether or not it should have a nipple. So I mean, it was a legitimate discussion, and man, they got upset. I thought it was a very scientific discussion
Yeah,
of how
that seems reasonable.
the oxygen deprivation would result in a third boob.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something that we need to experiment with, if that's a possibility.
Yeah, I did they do that on MythBusters? I feel like that might have been one
They
of their
should.
film
Yeah,
episodes.
they should. They
Yeah.
need to. Well, I need to send them a letter. Is MythBusters still out there? Do they still?
No, I think
bust
they
myths?
ended it. I
Yeah.
think they ended the show.
That's probably why they
Yeah.
wanted to do that when they
Yeah.
said no and they walked.
Yeah.
It's like,
Boobs,
to
really?
hell with your contract. I want to make sure this is true because I know this will give us a third boob.
Yeah.
Well, that natural lull again that you're just
Yeah,
going to
there we
have
go.
to cut
We'll
out.
just cut it out.
All right, I guess.
There's another one.
Yeah.
They just keep on coming.
You know,
We're
we're good
racking
at
them
this.
up.
You know, we have been flowing pretty well. Normally on the podcast, that's like half the show is lulls. We just get
Yeah.
to the end of the topic, silence.
It happens. It happens.
Oh, there
So
we
what
go
kind
again.
of music you into?
Yeah.
Stuff
And
like
then we
that.
force them to ask us questions.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you got any questions for us? I know we were supposed to be
Yeah,
prepared.
but you get on the spot now.
Yeah. It's all on you.
See, that's why I usually have news stories if I have a
Yeah.
law too long. But we
Yeah.
haven't really been having too many laws.
Yeah, we're
well,
not
we
going
talked about
pretty
some news stories though. And do you still do horoscopes?
Well, ever since The Guardian went online, I haven't bothered to go online to get their horoscopes.
Yeah.
If they can't get them to me, I'm not going to put them on my
And,
shows.
You know, and they,
Snobs.
You can go on.
You can't just walk outside and grab one
Right,
anymore.
exactly.
And I got to
Because
work.
I could
Come on.
I could get it on the way here, and
And I don't care if this is on record or not. I never liked The Guardian. I was involved with it. I didn't think it was well put together. And especially the horoscopes. And I'm not questioning why you use the horoscopes. In
I
the
thought
show.
some of them were very entertaining.
Or you
Yeah.
think
Some of them are pretty.
It depends on who was writing them. I thought some of them were fairly.
Was it the
entertaining.
same person every week?
There for a while it was.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
haven't
whoever
seen
you
any
are.
of them. Yeah, you're just a prick.
Come back at me. I don't like like.
Hey, you know,
TV,
don't
days,
worry
I
about
don't
getting
care.
them mad at me and my show because I'm going to be playing this over the air because they took away my horoscopes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the hell with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
The hell with it.
screw them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if like you said, if I have to go online to find them, that's too much work. I would come in here right before my show. There'd be a newspaper sitting on that table. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
That's 10 minutes of my
That's-
show
that's
right there,
yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
Fine. Now you got to find something
Right,
else to fill
right.
that 10 minutes.
Now we get to that lull where we
Yeah.
could have done horoscopes,
We could have
and
easily
there
done
aren't
some
there.
horoscopes.
Guardian, fuck off. No. I'm probably going to
Second
forget.
that.
I'm going to forget to edit that out. I can see it. I'm going to be playing this on the air that Wednesday and be like, oh,
Where's the button?
Yeah. That's too late now.
We got some playing cards. We could play cards here.
Hey, there
That's
you go.
what's sitting
That's
on the table
that's
now.
just a couple of jokers,
yeah.
which I knew you were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. One for each of us. Who's black and white here, and who's the colored one?
I don't know.
Hey, now.
So you used to wear these glasses? I know no one can see this, but
I did. I wore those. Those are my David Koresh glasses.
honestly, I can see him pretty good. I can't see you at
Yeah.
all.
Are you
just,
purposely like crossing your eyes to look at me? Like you look
Those
like,
glasses do that.
Oh, they
probably
just-
I
make
have
your
them
eyes
specially
bigger.
made because I couldn't make my eyes go crossed, and those are training glasses. They will make you. It's,
Oh, they
now
force you to-
now I can just do it on command. You know,
Yeah,
and I can do this too. You know,
I had no idea what you just did. I
the
can't
Jim
see
Carrey
anything.
thing where you just move one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that for Almost Jerry. You remember that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. After the accident.
After the accident. See, that's why I had to have those training classes in
Yeah.
order to do that. It would have been a lesser character had I not been able to pull that off.
I like that
Glad you did.
they have that like yellow tint to them. That
They're pretty old. Yeah.
straight out of the 70s.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
Well,
Now
what time?
we got here?
51. We're at 51 minutes right
Okay,
now.
we got to crack
And-
out 9 minutes quick. See, this is where
Give me a
the
guitar.
horoscopes would be helpful.
See, there it is.
Is
The
that 9
horoscope
minutes
should
done?
be here. Guardian, thank you for wrecking my show
Yeah, you just
each and
ruined
every
it.
week. Ever since you've taken them away, you've gone online, and the Life radio show has not been the same.
The Guardian sucks the life out of me.
Yes, yes, and it sucks the horoscopes out of the life. That was deep. No,
Yeah.
no, not really.
It's one of
So-
those things that sounds deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
When you really dig through it.
Yeah.
If you took that to a literature class here at Wright State, they could dig through that for hours.
Oh, yeah.
They could dedicate
Yeah,
a whole
absolutely.
class to that thing.
Yeah,
Tear it to-
they
tear it apart.
dedicate a whole class to it, and you'd have to read writings on that statement
Yeah, yeah.
that were longer than the statement.
And then write something about the writings on that statement.
Right, and
Yes.
then you get it back, and it's covered with red ink because you're terrible. See, I started working on my master's in literature after I finished my English degree because I have a bachelor's in English. I was like, oh, I'll just follow it up with a master's in literature.
Right.
And my first paper I turned in, I worked on this thing like a dog, man. I had sources and sources and sources on those sources, and I turned it in. I came back, and it had more red ink than it had black ink.
Man.
That's neat for me. I got an A in the class. I don't know how, but I after that I was like, no, I think I'm going to work on my MBA. Well, part of it is, I mean, in order, I'm 41 years old. If I'm just starting to work on a master's in literature, I'll be, 43, 44 by the time I get that, if I'm accepted into something because what are you going to do with a master's in literature? Nothing.
Yeah, right.
You're going to go for your doctorate. If I'm accepted into a doctoral program, it'll be, I won't be in my early 50s till I'm done with that. If I can find a tenured job, I do so just about the time I retire. So what the hell's the point in that?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, I had to go on with something that made a little more sense for me,
Yeah.
which unfortunately involved more school. Because I
Yeah.
was hoping things that made more sense wouldn't involve this crap. Actually, I'm just working on my MBA so I can keep the radio show going.
I got a request for you.
We don't do requests.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
Okay.
We'll make an exception for
Do you never put like pictures up of like your guests, right?
Every now and then I do.
Yeah.
I think I put a flyer up one of the times Kyle Steele was here promoting his show at Wiley's, the Nicolas Cage movie review hour podcast. He does it. I put one of the flyers up as a picture on that episode, and a couple episodes ago I put something up for Luke Capasso.
Okay.
But every now and then. So if there's something you want when this episode does go out and make it onto the podcast.
Well, I'm thinking let's do a selfie with Lipstick over here and Crunch.
Lipstick
All
and
three of
stick.
us.
Lipstick and Crunch.
That's our new radio show.
Lipstick and
Welcome
crunch
to
in the
life
morning.
with Lipstick and Crunch. That's the wacky morning show here on the WWSU. Is Lipstick and
Lipstick
Crunch.
and crunch.
Would you be interested in doing a Coffee with Idiots selfie with
Yeah.
Putting a Coffee with Idiot selfie on the Life's upload.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just the
Absolutely,
three of us.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I get in a three-way with Lipstick and Crunch. On that note,
Yeah.
I think
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
I think we're
Sounds
ready to
like
go.
you're
Let's
wrapping up,
do a
Don.
selfie, and this is time to wrap up the show.
Cool.
All right.
And
Cue the metal song.
yeah.
Yeah! Put it on the gun, we're gonna hurrah!
Hey! Rock and roll!
Homeless Jerry used to be a singer. That's why he does that. Hey! Actually, one of Keith Urban, that's one of the first things he said to me is he said that's a pretty good Harry Carey. Hey! Harry Carey here. Which it wasn't really based on that, but I can see it kind of came
Yeah,
out that
yeah, a
way.
little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Anyway, Tyler Wise and your beautiful makeup, and Crunchy, Brandon Berry, Brandon Crunchberry.
Bringing it back!
Thanks for being on the show. Check out TBTV on
It's good.
DATV or on YouTube.
Yeah.
And check out Coffee with Idiots podcast when it comes around.
Yep. CoffeeWithIdiots.com.
Do you guys have anything else going on you want to plug? Or is
Oh,
that
of
pretty
course
much
not.
just- Okay.
We got our hands in about everything, Don.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
But we don't.
Yeah, looking forward to working with you on Black Mamba Rising.
Yeah.
That'll
It'll
be fun.
I don't know what I'm doing, but
That's-
apparently I'm involved.
There you go.
Are you playing Bill Cosby? Is that you?
Well, I guess you're gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag.
We can't
I
talk about
do
all
a
that,
terrible
Tyler.
Bill Cosby.
When I'm not talking about the pudding pops.
Oh man.
Well,
All
since
right.
it's been a long time since I've heard Bill Cosby, so I don't.
Yeah.
I can't get the voice
Yeah.
down. I'm out of practice.
All right.
I'm gonna have to look up some old Cosby show. Oh, you can't. All right. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. This will air one of these days.
All right.
And,
Thanks for having us.
It's so weird to do this without actually having to go back to live music.
No,
Or
yeah.
not live music, but
Here we
music
go. Turn
live.
it up.
Yep. And thanks for tuning in. All right. Thanks for listening to the Life Podcast. Check us out on Eventide Entertainment's podcast network. Remember, if you want to listen live, we're on Wednesdays from noon to 2 p.m. on WWSU 106.9 FM, or you can always stream the show live at wwsu1069.org. If you have suggestions or comments for the show, feel free to email us at thelife1069@gmail.com.
Brutal presence overwhelms me. The brutal presence overwhelms me.
We had a listener. That's just nice.